Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I've got a haul to share with you. All of these items were bought in the month of May. Obviously we are now in June, so I do apologise for the delay here. I haven't been very well. If you read my blog you'll know why, but if obviously if you don't read my blog you wouldn't have known why I've had a lack of videos and things like that, but I haven't been very well, so I do apologise for my lack of videos. But I thought I would share with you what I got. I did a lot of online shopping off my phone because I couldn't really move that much, so not great for my bank balance, but it took away the time of not being able to do anything. So anyway, this is more of a mixed media type haul just because I got quite a lot of different products, different media I suppose. So first of all I made an order from Crafty Charlie and I got the pack of 3 Collage Mediums from Tim Holt's Distress line. I have already opened the packet, so I do apologise for that I don't have the packaging, but basically they're 3 Collage Mediums. These are the little tiny tubs. So you've got a matte one, a crazing one and a vintage one. I'm unlikely to probably use the vintage one. It kind of like you use it over things I suppose as a medium, so kind of like the multimedia matte, but it's got a vintage hue to it, so I'm not sure I'm definitely going to use that. Although pretty much all of the items that I bought are distress type products, I don't like the distress look. I go for clean and simple, so I probably won't use that one, but it's only a little tiny tub, so I might use it, you never know. But the 2 that I'm interested in is this is the matte version. I think this is basically the same as multimedia matte from Ranger. So if I don't use it as an actual medium type thing, I can use it as a glue, as I do with my multimedia matte. But the one I was most interested in is the crazing one, and it gives like a cracked appearance. I do apologise for the glare on all of these products here, as I haven't got lights on or anything, so I'm not sure how to get rid of it. But anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this. I thought it'd be quite nice on little die cuts or things like that. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to use it on cards yet, but I'm going to find a way and see how I like it. And then I also got some palette knives. These are the Ranger palette knives. I quite liked them just because they were black instead of white. I don't know why, but for some reason I really like them. So this is a pack of 4, and I don't really have any palette knives. Well, I've got one, so I thought I would get some of these plastic ones, and like I said, they're black and just a pack of 4. So next up I made an order from Jackson's Art and I got hold of a tub of gesso. This is a really quite small tub, but actually I didn't realise gesso was so expensive. I've been watching a lot of art journal pages recently and I'm tempted to get into it. And I thought that obviously I needed some gesso. A lot of people use gesso to use as a base on their pages, but I just thought it'd come in handy because I was making an order from Jackson's Art anyway, and so I thought I would get it. But again, like I said, I didn't realise it was so expensive. But this is the Liquitex version. This was the cheapest that they had on their site, and it seems to be the craft shops have it just at kind of the same price as well. So I got top of that, and then the reason I made the order was to get 2 of the P.H. Martin's concentrated watercolours. I got 1 of each type. I got the Hydrus and then the Radiant. So the Radiant ones are non-light fast, but I kind of thought, it kind of put me off of it because they are quite expensive. Even though the bottle is really beautiful and it's glass and that kind of thing for some reason appeals to me. But anyway, just because they're so expensive and because it's non-light fast, I thought, do I really want to spend that kind of money on a watercolour when I've got light fast watercolours that I, in tubes and things like that are cheaper. But I went ahead and got one. I would probably use it more likely in something or on a card or something like that, something that's not going to sort of be put up on the wall to have to last for 200 years or whatever. I like just playing with things, so I did get one of those, and I got that in the turquoise blue. And then I also got one of the Hydrus ones. These are the ones that are light fast, and I got one of the smaller bottles because the large bottle I think was about £7.50, and this is the first time I'm using them, so I don't know if I'm going to love them. I probably will, but I thought I would get one of the smaller bottles, and these are plastic, which is a shame because I quite like the glass ones, but never mind. And I got this in the Cobalt Violet, so I'm looking forward to using those. And then I made, oh sorry, one last thing from Jackson's Art. I got the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolour. This is a swatch type thing, and it's already hand painted, so it's not printed. It was a little bit more expensive just because it's hand painted. These are tiny little bits of watercolour card that someone has painted on, and I just thought it was really nice and sort of helpful, so that I don't necessarily have to do it myself, although I do make swatches all the time. But I can see what other colours that I don't have, and I thought that would be quite nice, and I can actually see the proper colour instead of having it as a printed book. So really lovely. These are the watercolours that I use, the Winsor & Newton professional ones, and I really love them, so I got that. And then I made an order from Craft Obsessions. So I got a pack of their manila tags. These are basically, apparently, according to them, are the same ones that Ranger sells, but they can get them directly from the supplier, I believe, so that they can get them a little bit cheaper, and they are quite difficult to get hold of in the UK. So these are the size 8 manila tags. I didn't realise they were as big as they are actually, but I got these because I wanted to enroll in the creative chemistry classes from online card classes by Tim Holtz, and because I wanted to kind of learn a little bit more about mediums and different like colouring mediums and products and things like that. I really love stamping and colouring you know, on cards for card making, but I wanted to just try and experiment with a few different products, hence this haul really. And so these get used in the creative chemistry class, so that's why I bought these, and I bought a big pack of 50 because I thought I would probably get through them quite quickly. And so along the same lines, I got some distress paint, because this gets used in the class, I believe. So I got peacock feathers, tumbled glass, seedless preserves and picked raspberry. Again, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to use them in card making, but I'm kind of got some ideas how I might use them, but they're just really pretty colours, and these probably are the colours that I use the most in the distress ink line, so I thought I would get those colours in the paints. And then I also got an alcohol ink. This is the Adirondack, I think Tim Holtz line, Adirondack Brights. This is the pool colour, and I really love aquas and turquoises and things, so I decided to get one of these. Again, I think they use them in the creative chemistry class, so I thought I would give it a go. I've seen lots of people use them in various different ways on like glossy paper and things, but also you can change like any metal kind of embellishments or anything like that, so like staples or anything. I thought I might change the colour of those type of things, so I thought it would come in handy for that, but I did just get the one in the pool colour. And then I also got one of those little collage brushes from Tim Holtz. I just thought I could probably use them with the mediums instead of using my nice brushes, because I don't have that many craft brushes. I tend to have more sort of artist watercolour brushes, so I thought I'd get one of those. And again, I have taken it out of the packaging, I apologise for that, but this is the smallest version of they come in 3 different sizes, I believe. And then I also got a distress ink refill. This is literally just for refill purposes, although I think they use them in the class as well for different techniques and stuff, but I needed one of these. So this is a tumble glass because I use that distress ink quite a bit. And then last but not least, I got some tissue paper. This is the Tim Holtz Ideology tissue paper. I think it's called Melange. Is that how it's pronounced? I'm not 100% sure. But I've wanted this for years, actually, and it is years. But I had no clue how I'm going to use it on cards. And to be honest with you, I still don't know how I'm going to use it. But Craft Obsessions had it for a really good price compared to most other places. And it's just really pretty. I'm really not into the distressed look at all, but it's really pretty, especially with the butterflies. That's kind of how I like it, but I do like music notes as well, so I am looking forward to using this. Again, I have no clue how I'm going to use it yet, but I will figure a way of using it, so really glad and that I finally kind of went ahead and bought it. And I like that it comes in this little box like cling film and foil and things, which is really cute. So that was my haul for the month of May. I will link to everything down in the description bar on YouTube and also on my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.